There are a lot of things in life that can't really be explained. Many of these are natural and seem to have a mystical, unreal vibe surrounding them. Most of these phenomena actually do have explanations. However, there are a few that don't, and those are the ones we're going to be focusing on today in this video, and we will get into all of the details and everything else in just a second. Before we get into that, if you're a fan of our channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you're never missing out on any of the new content that we're putting out, as we put out new videos every single day. With that, let's hop into the video. 6 natural phenomena that science can't explain. Presented by Intrigue Media. Number 6 is the Oakville Lab. So on August 7th, 1994, in Oakville, Washington, at around 3 in the morning, rain began to fall from the sky, covering, I'd say, a 20-mile area. So that is pretty common in the town. Local residents did begin to note that it was not water, but it was more of a strange jello-like substance that they had never seen. So over a period of 3 weeks, it fell a total of 6 times. And at the time it first began, Officer David Lacey was on patrol with a civilian friend. So he turned his windshield wipers on. They smeared it against the glass instead of washing it off. And he described the substance as being very mushy, almost like if you had jello in your hand. So a lab technician examined it and found that it contained human white blood cells, but couldn't identify what it was or how it came from the sky. The sample was quickly sent to the Washington State Department of Health for further study. Mike McDowell, a microbiologist at the department, noted that it was teeming with 2 species of bacteria, one of which lives in the human digestive system. Because of his findings, it was initially speculated to be human waste from an airplane, but Federal Aviation Administration regulations require that to be dyed blue, while it was perfectly clear. So, that's a mystery pretty much at the end of the day. This is just crazy to me, and I would immediately move from this town if this happened where I live to me. So that is number 6. Number 5 is Lake Hillier in Australia. So Lake Hillier is about 2,000 feet in length by about 820 feet in width. So pretty big lake, and actually not too big. It is located in Western Australia. It is famous for its odd pink water color. You've probably seen the pictures on those Instagram travel accounts and the likes. So this watercolor blows the minds of tourists, locals alike. And the pink color is actually considered to be due to the presence of the organism Dunalilia salina. Forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. However, no scientists are completely sure. That's why it's on the list. So the pink color is permanent, though, and the lake was actually originally discovered in 1802, so pretty recently in modern history, if you think about it, and it was in its same current form when it was discovered. So it's not changing, and they don't really know. They have an idea, but they don't really know. Number 4 is Socotra Island, Yemen. Socotra Island looks pretty alien to most, and it is an official part of Yemen, just right off the coast. So the crazy climate and environment of the island has produced over 500 different unique types of flora and fauna. In other words, animals and plants, so living organisms. A place is crazy when there are that many different types of rare animals and plants. It's almost like a game of Pokemon. Scientists are still unsure about this weird phenomena, but it has to do with the island's unique features and climate. However, Socotra is considered to be the jewel of biodiversity in the Arabian Sea. So it has that going for it. It's the jewel of biodiversity of the Arabian Sea. How nice does that sound? Number 3 is the Taos Hum. So there's a lot of local residents and tourists in the small city of Taos, New Mexico, that have for years been kind of puzzled, confused by a mysterious and faint, low-frequency humming sound in the air of the desert. Oddly, only about 2%, I think, is the number of Taos residents report being able to hear the sound. Some believe it is caused by unusual acoustics in the area, while others suspect mass hysteria or some secret, sinister purpose. It can be described as a whir, hum, or a buzz, or it could be completely psychological, natural, supernatural. No one has yet been able to locate the sound's origin. The thing is, a survey revealed that those who claim to hear the sounds actually hear many different sounds, suggesting the experiences may be a little bit more subjective and not actually objective. So that's that. Number 2 is Deja Vu. Deja vu is a French phrase meaning already seen, referring to the distinct, puzzling, and mysterious feeling of having experienced a specific set of circumstances before. So a woman might walk into a building, for example, maybe in a country that she's never been to, in a sense that the setting is eerily and maybe intimately familiar. So some attribute deja vu to psychic experiences or unforeseen glimpses of previous lives. Maybe you see someone you feel like you've really known before. That's what we're talking about here, and it's really never been able to be described or explained. So number 1 is near-death experiences and life after death. So people who are once near death have sometimes reported various mystical experiences, maybe like seeing the light or going down a tunnel or being reunited with loved ones or feeling love or peace, any of those. And they think this may suggest an existence beyond the grave. So while such experiences are very profound, no one has returned with proof or verifiable information from, life after death or beyond the grave. Skeptics suggest that the experiences are explainable as natural and predictable hallucinations of, a traumatized brain, but a study of people in cardiac arrest in 2015 found that when the heart is dying, it gets peppered by signals from the brain, which tries to stay active. The scramble of signals might be responsible for near-death experiences, and that's what researchers have figured out. So that is all for today's video, everybody. We really hope you enjoyed our video and learned something new. We hope this was very interesting. We think it is. These natural phenomena that science can't explain. What's going on here. Let us know in the comments what you think is going on with some of them. If we missed any other ones, let us know in the comments as well. Go leave a thumbs up if you liked it, a comment, subscribe if you're a big fan of the channel. Yeah, we just thank you guys for watching. Love the fans, love all the support. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Don't miss the next video.